Life is not really an argument 100% against veganism. It's just something that people very often talk about to justify their consumption of animal products, but if I had my own chicken in the backyard and would be free, or if I would live in the mountains and would be living amongst cows or sheep or whatever it is, and then would drink some of their milk, and when they're old and die, I would eat them, and so on and so on and so on. Sure, this would probably be the minimum amount of harm or exploitation you could do to them, but why are we talking about a super unrealistic scenario that you will never live in? Or maybe you're that one person that will, but most of the people who talk about those kind of situations that don't exist, they will never live in these situations. So why create them? Why talk about them? Why use them as a justification? Are you really willing to give up your current life, wherever it is? Most of the people live in cities, and they have the good reasons why they do so, because they got work there, they earn their money, they are able to go out, have some fun, whatever it is. All of those things would you really give up on all of them to live in the mountains with some animals, so you can have some animal products in a very few amount, because they will not give you the same amounts that you currently have in the supermarkets? If they would be so many animals that you couldn't control them, or you would already have to exploit them again. So if you really would try to make it as natural as possible, and so they can still feed their own babies and whatnot, and then it would only be very few amounts of animal products and not that variety. So for that little amount and the little variety you would get then, would you really give up your current life? And how would you finance your then new life, and so on and so on? That's just super unrealistic. This scenario will, for 99% of the people, never exist. Why use it in your head to justify what you're doing right now? You're not living in the mountains. You don't have your backyard that is large and the chickens run around free and whatever. No, you go to the supermarket, and that's the problem. Stop looking for a better way to do the wrong thing. Just stop doing the wrong thing. That's way easier.